Hi. Today, I'd like to share something about the agony of Jesus on the cross. In Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2, we're told, looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despised the shame, and is seated at the right hand of God. What joy could Jesus have seen to motivate enduring the grave agonies of the cross, coupled with his shame that it brings? When you look at the method of crucifixion, you can't but agree that that was the worst, the most cruel way devised by man to kill a person. The worst form of execution is the crucifixion. It is designed to suffocate its victim, and then in an attempt to save himself from that suffocation, he tries to balance his weight on the hands, and the pain on the hands is so much, he rests on the feet, and the feet is so hurting because they are nailed. And you see, it is an up and down movement to save the victim from suffocating. But surely, slowly, the victim dies. There were many people who died this death. Jesus wasn't the first person, but he was the first sinless person to be on that cross. The agonies of Jesus, the pains of the cross, are physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. And none of these was easy. I've tried to describe what the physical pain was. But let's talk a little bit about the mental pain. People that he was dying for. He was hanging on that cross in pain, enduring all that physically was coming at him. But down were people who he came to save, mocking. If you are the Son of God, show us, come down now, save yourself, you that saved other people. He despised the shame. What was the shame? Let's understand the environment in which Jesus lived, the time. Honor was a very important thing, and to be made naked on the street was the most shameful thing that could happen to a man of nobility, even a common man. But you know, on the cross, he suffered that shame. He was stripped naked on the cross, the highest form of dishonor of his time. Yet, he despised that. He didn't have to be on that cross for himself because he had no sin. He had no business with that cross. But you know what? We're told that for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, the pain, the agonies, the shame. He despised it. But let's understand another pain. His father abandoned him. It's never happened before. Nothing ever came between the Father and the Son. But when he hung on that cross, the sin of the world was resting upon him. His Father turned his back on him. My God, he cried, Why have you forsaken me? That is the worst that ever happened on the cross. And we're told that darkness came upon the land. The sun couldn't behold the agony of the Son of God on the cross. So the sun blinked and put off his light on that land. But what was the joy that he saw to make him endure all of these? It is the hope that one day after this is done, sons and daughters will return to the Father. And so we're told that he suffered this to bring men back to God. That is his joy. You say, you mean that? Absolutely, yeah. So today, I am bringing to you the most wonderful news that can ever, that the sinner does not have to die for his own sins because someone else died for him. What do you have to do? Nothing. Just believe. Believe that that death was for you. And if you will believe that today, you will be saved. This, my friend, is the truth.